So first night at camp, East Fork Campground. Preparing dinner, heating my rice, vegetable, and grilled chicken leftover I brought from home. Eat dinner and do a little bit of work and then sleep. A lot of people left the campground, I guess. It's good, it's not crowded at all. Alright, it's ready. It's around 8 a.m., second morning. It's in the 30s. In my car it got down to 38 degrees. Out here it's a few degrees cooler, I suppose. Waking up to the fragrant smell of smoke from wildfires. Can't escape it. Hopefully it will lift off before my hike or during my hike. Making my coffee to warm up. Then I may make an egg breakfast before I head out to the trailhead. Veggies. Add some bacon. Add 2 eggs. Scramble. Add a slice of cheese. Breakfast is ready. Come and get it. So I'm at Mosquito Flat Trailhead. It's the highest trailhead in the Sierras. 10,200 feet elevation. Doing the Little Lakes Valley Trail. It's about 8 miles round trip. 1,000 feet of elevation gain. So it's a pretty easy hike. It's around 9:30. Altitude of 10,200. Heading up. It's pretty hazy, the sky. It was actually at my campsite, it was smoky too. Could smell the smoke from the fires in Sequoia National Park, I suppose. Entering John Muir Wilderness. I came here like a month and a half ago, and did the Mono Pass hike. The trail is split a little further up. One goes to Mono Pass, one to Little Lakes Valley. This is the trail junction with Mono Pass. Goes to the right. Little valley goes to the left. So this is like the other side of these mountains is Kings Canyon. And look at that, all that haze and smoke. But a month ago I had fire in my own backyard in Tahoe. We had to evacuate, and I learned a lot about fire terms and all that stuff watching CAL FIRE updates on the internet. Actually the clouds there, maybe they call it cumulus cloud or something. There's intense fire, the smoke rises up and forms these cumulus clouds. I hope that's not the case. It's not good, you can't see much. Otherwise you have a beautiful view of the valley here. Just imagine that. Yeah, last time I was here I did the Mono Pass. It goes behind there to Ruby Lake and Mono Pass. So I'm about 1 mile in, and it's the junction with the first lake. I think it's called Marsh Lake. Then the trail continues straight The second one is, I think, Heart Lake. The smoke is kind of lifting from the area here, and I think drifting to the left, as you can see, hopefully. It's a very popular trail, but I guess it's off season now, and on Monday I haven't seen that many hikers. The parking lot wasn't full at all. Usually the parking lot fills up by around 10. All right, keep going. Most of the elevation gain is at the very end, actually. One is on like 200 feet of elevation. This must be the Heart Lake, the second lake. This is the third lake. It's called the Box Lake. 1.7 miles from the trailhead. So peaceful here. Granted, the smoke gives it different scenery, you know. It has its own beauty, smoke and haze. It's all part of the natural cycle here. We headed up there to the thick of it. This is, I think, the fourth lake. I've lost count. Anyway, it's the Long Lake. It's called the Long Lake. At 2.2 miles from the trailhead. It's a fairly long lake, I guess. The trail goes to the left of it. Cool rock formation on the side of the trail. I don't know if it's schist or shale or anyway. I think it's metamorphized shale. See all these bands of quartzite inside, I think. Just making it up. Look at this. It broke at the boundary. Basically, all these areas are around caldera, Long Valley caldera. A lot of hot stuff underneath. Oh, here's a pika. Hey, pika. Don't go anywhere. It's so difficult to see it. I love pikas. Creatures of high altitude and cool temperatures. Hey, little pika. You see another pika here. Ah, this one is shy. Ran away. These pikas are used to live in cool temperatures. They can't tolerate temps of more than 70 degrees. That's why they stay in high altitudes. So here's the end of the long lake. Wow, look at this rock formation here. It's all crisscrossed by these intrusions. I bet yeah, this was like shale or the granites. Here's granite actually. These granite domes lifted up or protruded into the overlay sedimentary rocks, and the pressure and heat metamorphized them to like schist and quartzite. And very interesting. Solitude. So I've reached the junction of Chicken Foot Lake. It's a spur trail from the main trail. Don't know if I want to do that. It's not much to see in the smoke. It's about 2.8 miles up from the trailhead. So I about a 1 mile to go, 1.1 mile, 1.2 miles to go to the last lake on this trail. Half it. So I reached the junction of Morgan Pass and Gem Lakes. I'm going to go to the right to Gem Lakes. There wasn't so much haze and smoke, I was planning to go to Morgan Lake, which is like another half a mile up there. I bet it's up there. But it's not worth it. Can go to Gem Lakes, take a break, delayer, and then go down. I'm almost at Gem Lakes, maybe another half a mile. Got all that haze. So this is Gem Lakes, the last lake on this trail. Right now it's like the first week of October is the height of dry season in California. It's the driest time basically. It hasn't rained or snowed here since maybe April. They had a couple of monsoon season thunderstorms and stuff, but not a real substantial rain. That's why it's the height of fire season. And then from mid-October, the storms start rolling in from the Pacific. Actually, we may have showers and snow in a couple of days all over the Sierras. So this is the last of Gem Lakes. It's plural. There are like a couple of them. It's the last one and the biggest one. Altitude here is 10,900 feet. So the net elevation gain was 700 feet from the trailhead. I think the trail continues around the lake. I'm gonna go check it out. But there's a little patch of snow hanging in. I guess we go up and down in the trail. The elevation that you gain is about 1,000 feet. That says on all trails, but net elevation is about 800. 700 feet. So I took that little faint trail that goes around the lake, goes up and down a little, circumnavigated the lake. Those people up there are having their lunch snack and making too much noise. The trail basically goes around and till it reaches the scree area, which I don't think, I guess you could cross it, but I'm gonna go back the same way. Gonna sit here and take my snack break right there. Done with my snack break. It's 12 o'clock sharp. So I made it to the lake by around 11:30, 2 hours from when I left. Half hour of break here. It's pretty chilly. It's kind of breezy and chilly. So I'm gonna head back down. One last panoramic shot around the lake, Gem Lakes, the upper Gem Lakes. Back to the trailhead, 2:05. Basically 4 hours, 45 minutes since I left. I'd say a little more than 4 hours of hiking and half hour, 45 minutes of snack break. The trail is basically, you gain most of the elevation the first quarter mile, the last half mile maybe. And in between is just a roller coaster hike. You go up 70 feet, you come down 50 feet before each lake. Up and down, up and down. And then the smoke now is even worse than this morning. I hope I can sleep tonight with all the smoke here. So net elevation gain of about 700 feet, but you do close to like 1,100 feet because there's a lot of up and down. Adios, muchachos.